The successful raid on Osama bin Laden's compound was a critically important victory in our nation's war against terrorism, and it was a testament to exceptional work done by our military and intelligence communities. But we knew that we could not rest for a moment. New York City is an international symbol of freedom and liberty, and for that reason we will always be a target, and we will always be on guard to protect the people of this city. Yesterday, detectives from the NYPD arrested two men who said they wanted to destroy a major synagogue in Manhattan and then purchase several weapons and a hand grenade from an undercover officer. Fortunately, long before their aspirations could take hold, New York City police officers were watching them and were in a position to take them into custody before they could maim and murder innocent New Yorkers. We are concerned about lone wolves acting against New York City in the wake of the killing of bin Laden, and that's why the case before us today is so important.
At approximately 6 p.m. yesterday, detectives from the New York City Police Department's Intelligence Division apprehended two Queens residents, Ahmad Farhani and Mohammed Mehdi Mamdouh, after Farhani purchased two Browning .380 semi-automatic pistols and a Smith & Wesson handgun, ammunition, and a hand grenade in an undercover operation that culminated with his arrest at 58th Street near 12th Avenue. 12 detectives in 6 unmarked police vehicles converged on a gray late-model Toyota Corolla occupied by Farhani. Mamdouh was arrested by 3 detectives at about the same time on the corner of West 57th Street and 9th Avenue. Just before Farhani was apprehended, he said he wanted to obtain more handguns, silencers, a box of hand grenades, bullet-resistant vests, and police radios. Mamdouh, a native of Casablanca, is a livery service dispatcher. He came to the United States with his parents in August of 1999. By virtue of his parents' naturalization, Mamdouh is a United States citizen. Farhani is unemployed. In addition to discussing the bombing of synagogues, quote, one after another, unquote, Farhani also expressed interest in bombing the Empire State Building. 7 months ago, New York City undercover officers encountered Farhani, who expressed interest in killing Jews. He also said, quote, we will blow up a synagogue in Manhattan and take out the entire building.
In the wake of September 11, 2001, the New York State Legislature passed a state terrorism law. It's a law that has not previously been used to address an actual terrorist threat and plot in New York City, but it should be. The law is very simple. It designates as a crime of terrorism any crime of violence or any criminal conspiracy to commit a crime of violence that is undertaken with the intent to intimidate or coerce a civilian population. In this case, the defendants, who are Islamic extremists and who are expected to be arraigned later today in Manhattan Criminal Court, conspired and took concrete steps to blow up synagogues and churches to advance those ideological goals and to possess and use illegal firearms and explosives. They are charged with engaging in this conspiracy as a crime of terrorism and with possessing illegal firearms and an inert grenade, also as crimes of terrorism. New York State also has a hate crimes law, one that has been used on many occasions to address crimes of bigotry and hate. We have also charged these defendants under that statute. They selected their intended victims, primarily Jews and Jewish houses of worship, exactly because of their religious beliefs, and thus their criminal conspiracy also violated our hate crime statute. Our office today has filed a criminal complaint charging both defendants, Ahmed Farhani and Mohammed Mamdouh, with 4 counts: conspiracy to commit arson as a crime of terrorism, conspiracy to commit arson as a hate crime, criminal possession of firearms, and attempted criminal possession of an explosive, the inert hand grenade the Commissioner mentioned. The top charge in this case carries a potential maximum sentence of life in prison without parole.
Today, there was a vote in the U.S. House of Representatives on a measure that would have prevented people on the terrorist watch list from purchasing guns. I'm sorry to report that that measure failed. Our coalition of Mayors Against Illegal Guns has urged Congress to pass such restrictions, and last night's arrest is a perfect illustration why.